Hey guys, welcome back to Kiana's Corner. It's been a while, but I'm back. So on today's video, I'm going to be doing a Don't You Hate When, because there's all types of situations where we hate them. So I'm just going to give a few examples of some situations that we hate when they happen. So the first one is, don't you hate when your mom or your dad or whoever your guardian is or whatever calls your name, and they're like, Kiana, and you get up and you go all the way out to where they need you, and not to mention that you're already like comfortable laying down or whatever, doing whatever. Don't you hate when your cat walks across the screen while you're trying to film a video? Hate when they call your name into the room after you're comfortable, and then you go in there and they say, never mind. I hate that too. It happens to me on a daily basis, but let's get into the next one. Let's not get too excited about this one. So the next situation is, don't you hate when you think you got everything ready to go somewhere, and you get all the way to where you were going, and you're missing the most important thing that you needed. So now you have to go all the way back home and get that item. I do that every time I have homework for school. I forget it at home. Almost all the time. But luckily I haven't had any homework yet, so I haven't had that situation happen. But I'm sure it'll happen at least a time or 25 this school year. The next situation is, don't you hate when you're trying to get someone's attention and they're not paying attention to you? Like you're trying to wave them down and get their attention, and they're not paying attention. And then they look at you when you're not trying to get their attention, and then you go, oh, and you try to get their attention, and then they're not paying attention once again. I know I said attention a lot of times, but hopefully you stuck with me. Me and my friend just had that situation. She was like trying to wave somebody on, and then they weren't paying attention, and she looked, and then my friend waved her on again. She was like, let's not. But anyways, don't you hate that? Next thing that we all hate. Everybody hates this one. This is probably like the top of the list. It is for me. But don't you hate when you're laying down in your room and somebody comes busting in, not to mention they didn't knock, comes busting in your room and they turn on the light and they do this and do that while you're trying to sleep. And then when they leave the room, they leave the door wide open and everybody else in the house is screaming, and then they leave the light on. And you're like, oh, I wasn't trying to sleep or anything. I wanted that on. I just didn't want to tell anyone. Like, turn the light off if you're gonna come in my room, and shut the door, or leave my room how you left it. Didn't your mother ever tell you to leave something how you left it? Guess not. Okay, the last situation is, to me, it happens to me all the time. I hate it so much. But don't you hate when, this is actually very relatable if you have a sibling of some kind, when your mom or your dad tries to say your name but they call you every other name in the house. I have an older sister, and my mom always calls me her name. She's like, Kiana, blah, blah, blah. Like, she can never get my name right. Sometimes she calls me my dog's name. My dog's a boy. His name's Alvin. I don't look like an Alvin. Maybe I do to my mom. I don't know. But anyways, hopefully you related to all of these situations. I know they happen to me. I can't even count on my hands or toes how many times it happens to me, but it happens. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get notifications when I post, and if you want to see more of me. And also, I say a lot. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you related to any of them. If you have any ideas for other videos I can do, challenges, advice, whatever, do not be afraid to comment them down below. And I'll see you next time on Kiana's Corner.